Hello, Witchfolk. Welcome to our coven.
We are angels on broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo, and we love the makeups.
The makeups.
The makeup.
I'm Evangeline.
I'm Kristen.
And today we're going to be playing with a couple of the Huda Beauty Wild Palettes. We have 3 in front of us. We're each going to use one.
We have the 3 because those are the 3 from Sephora. Guys, on the Huda site, she's got a 4th one. I don't know why she kept it from Sephora.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's kind of a bitch move.
So here we have the Wild Python. The packages are really cool because it's that kind of thing where it's holographic. Is that what it's called? So this is the one I'm thinking of using. I love the greens, the sort of little neon-y bright colors here.
I love the textures in these, and I love Mia 9 Pan. The textures in here are spectacular. Like that snake skin.
Yeah, snake
It's
skin,
really
right?
cool. Yeah.
So then we also have the Wild Chameleon.
That's pretty too.
I think the purple in this is such a standout.
And the gold too.
Yeah.
And they're modeled. They're all like, they're shimmery, modelly. They're probably duochromy.
They always have in Huda like these, modeled shades. It's like got 2 sort of textures and tones.
Yes.
So then we also have the Jaguar.
Ooh, and this one's pretty. This one's pretty. I love it. That's the one I am attracted to. So I'll probably use that one.
This middle shade's really pretty.
It's insane.
So we were just noticing because you brought over some of the other new makeup.
Yes, I got the Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay.
So this looks like actually a lot like a bigger version almost of the Wild
Hello, people. Look at that.
Python.
Crazy.
With a little bit of Chameleon in it.
I know people have been discussing that this is like the Melt Vita Morte palette, but it really isn't. When you get it in your hands, it's not at all.
I'm excited to try this
Yeah. We'll do maybe a video on that if you like, but you'll do some Instagram for that.
Yeah, definitely gonna do an Insta look with that one. All right, so I think we already have our foundation, concealer, brows on, but we're gonna do a little bit of complexion today. First, because you have some new products.
Well, I did get I got these. They're not new, but they're new to me. The Makeup by Mario bronzer and blush. I like the packaging. It reminds me of the 1970s. You know, when everything, Bonnie Bell came from a tube like this. Everything we had came from a tube. And this one, though, has a brush attached that you can screw that off and clean it, but I'm never going to do it because it's only going to go on my greasy face.
That brush seems nice, unlike the one that comes with the nude sticks. This one's soft.
Yeah, this is good. I've been using this for a couple weeks, so that's why I want to bring it out because I love it. And then the blush is Pale Petal. Who names this, mister? Why don't you just name this after your circumcised penis? Like, why would you? You're a man and you're naming a blush color? What? Pale Petal. Call it my dick when it's hard.
No.
Yes.
No. Mother, we can't put this on TV.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to do something that I saw Jamie Genevieve doing some tips for your makeup. She was doing highlighter first, and she kind of just brought it like really like all over the place a little bit, and then you put your bronzer and blush on, and I thought it looks really nice because it like sort of pokes through, you know, where you put some of your bronzer.
Yeah, I'm putting the bronzer up higher to sculpt. And then on the jowl. You know? You don't have a jowl yet. Yes. Must be nice. Yeah, so it blends out really well. I love it. I probably put on too much on my temple. I got too excited.
My brushes are all fresh. But sometimes I don't like when they're freshly washed. It's like you almost have to build up a little bit of pigment in the brush.
True,
when they're fresh.
The blush is the same thing. Pale Petal. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. It's so easy. It blends so well. I love it for my dog walking days. I've been wearing it for 2 weeks. Nobody's noticed.
Sorry. I always see you at the end of the day, and it's been like 35 degrees.
And it all melted off.
Well,
It's true.
yes, you need to blend here more. You forgot to blend your jowl.
Oh, my jowl, okay. Sometimes I notice you have a blending issue.
Well, why don't you tell me?
I don't think it's...
I want to know. I don't want to walk around.
With lines?
Yeah. You need to tell me these things.
It's true. You gotta blend the jowls like all the way down the neck.
Because you can't see always.
It's so
like,
true.
you know?
Yeah.
No,
It's
actually, tell me.
I will. But it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad thing.
I
It's
do.
just a sharp look. Oh, I'm gonna put it. I put it a little on my nose. So you're gonna use this Chameleon or Python.
I'm going to use the Python.
Okay. And I'm gonna use the Jaguar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are my two favorites, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prep my eyelids by brightening them because there's some neon shades here. I sort of want them to pop. Yeah, so this is gonna be first impressions for me, kind of for the formula.
Me, I haven't tried them yet.
No, but
This.
just like Huda formula
know.
in general.
Yeah. It's good. I just use the pale color just to put some powder over the eyes. Not for any laying of depth or anything. But I love that these ones have a lot of depth. Each palette has a deep color.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's got a black. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you picked that one.
I love me a black.
I fell asleep the other night dreaming up my dream palette. And I already know some of the things I want from it. I want it to almost look like the Flower Punk palette from Kaleidos. That's sort of, I like the row, like Melt has as well, like the long
like the row,
pans
right?
with the row. Weren't you saying this is your favorite?
This is my favorite.
palette setup.
Yeah. Favorite. Because they're small and there's a lot of choice in a 9-pan. Yeah, I love it. Like in particular, you can make a million looks.
I know. I'm like torn between like all these different, like the pinky and the blah blah. I really want to use this neon-y green, so I'm gonna put it sort of in the inner portion.
Mine can only do one thing here in this palette, and that's get smoky.
Good smoky.
Get smoky. Get high. Get smoky. I'm deepening my V, outer V, with a brown.
I was about to say, hey, this looks like a chameleon. No, mine's python, but the shades look chameleon-y. What's a python even look like? I don't know. Is that a snake?
Yeah.
Thought for a second.
What does a python look like? What color is it?
Is that this color?
Anyone know?
So I want to bring this green out with a fluffy brush, like out, you know?
I'm going into the most beautiful shade. Oh, I'm glad that these they don't have names.
Yeah, I know.
So the the middle shade. Oh yeah, holy.
So far this formula is really nice. Like they blend into each other really well. And like they're not being too chalky. I've been having a little bit of problem with chalkiness with like sort of bright pastels.
Yeah, pastels are definitely hard.
So they're being nice to me. Huda.
Huda. Do we know what it is? Huda?
Huda!
Just tight lining with the black, which is what every palette should have.
I was trying to decide if my palette would have a black. Definitely would have a deepening shade, but I'm not sure if it would be black. Maybe a very dark
How many
brown.
pans are in there? 12?
Maybe 12.
Yeah, and then there has to be a black.
I have a dream of sort of like these shimmers, like 4 main like bright shimmers, emerald, a gorgeous deep purple, teal, something else I forget, and then like some things that will blend with all of them. Yeah.
I don't have a dream palette
Hmm?
because I just like what comes my way, you know?
So I'm just taking this brush to like finesse this. Then I'm gonna put a shimmer on.
I'm using a pencil brush and just doing that mid shade here under the eye. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there.
Just kind of taking this green and this blue. Oh, somehow I was forgetting about this one. Never mind. This green and this blue and putting it on the lid.
I'm doing a silver. These this silver in this, like it's a deep pewter, I call it. It's very melt.
Yes. It's like I feel like there's one in the She's and Parties palette.
Yeah, this is the She's and Parties palette.
Yes, it is She's and Parties.
We can pull that out later if you want. It's somewhat like it.
Okay, I think I want to throw in this sort of peachy shade. So I think I'm going to put it on the lower lash line. I mean, where else am I going to put it?
It's so pretty. I'm just going to go over with a very fine brush with the black, the beautiful black shade. It's amazing.
Okay, inner corner. I'm going to take this little shimmer. And then I'm just going to use the dark brown on the lower lash. The dark brown on the upper lash line. Sometimes rather than an angled brush, I really like this Bristles Beauty sort of like super sort of flat. I don't know what even to call this. Like a flat short brush to do the upper lash line. Because it like buffs it out nicely.
I use that all the time.
Really like it. Sometimes like an angled brush you have to go over it too many times with a shadow.
I got bronzer in my hair. Who gets that problem? Comment down below. Do you?
No, because I usually pin my hair back off camera. I wouldn't be able to tell though if I did though. The blend.
Bronzer.
Yeah. All right. Can't tell if this looks goofy, but we know the drill. Gotta put the mascara on.
And the lashes.
And the lashes.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Look at these cute earrings.
From Warren Stephen Scott, Canadian Indigenous designer. Liner.
She has feathers. I feel like they go with my look, but they don't go with my vibe.
Mine
with
don't
who
go
I
with
am
my...
as a person.
What?
I'm joking.
Okay.
Kind of. It's not normally my style, but it's kind of cute. Let's see. Maybe I'll.
They're
wear
my
this one.
style.
Yeah, they're your style.
Yeah.
Lucite, I guess.
Yeah.
Really cute. All right, let's finish this off with some lips.
Okay, we were talking about Gen X have discovered Clinique Black Honey.
Oh yes, which is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. Don't they call it like the almost lipstick?
I don't know.
The almost lipstick? They do, because it's like balmy. It's almost like lip care at the same time. Found out that's what Arwen was wearing in the Lord of the Rings series, which totally makes sense. Now that I've been told that, totally makes sense.
Anyway, I thought this Ritual Defee was similar, but it isn't.
It's not at all.
I have it in a bunch of purses that I donated.
Oh, you gotta check your purses before you donate them.
I can always get another one.
My friend has a Black Honey, and she showed me the package. It's the old Clinique package, like that green packaging. You know the green Clinique packaging.
Yeah, I grew up with that.
She had that one.
Get
it was
a new
her
one.
mom's, and I said,
it was her mom's. That makes sense.
but she uses it. I said you shouldn't use it. It's old, but it smelled fine and it looked fine. But it was the green packaging.
But you gotta replace these.
Because I've been using Black Honey for 10 years now.
The same one?
No, just Black Honey in general, and I've never had that packaging, so that means it's definitely over 10 years old.
Anyway, none of us are using Black Honey right this second.
No.
Just check it out.
Yeah.
What else should come back?
Not low-rise jeans. No.
They're gonna come back.
No. For children. I
don't
like
like
high-waisted.
It was Britney Spears' fault with those low-rise. I remember trying on a pair of low-rise jeans at Holt Renfrew, and they were so low. I was like, these are my size technically. And I put them on and I zipped them up, but the zipper only came to part way.
It's like
not even like
vagina.
No.
Labia. Your labia.
I'm not gonna say words because you'll edit them.
No, I won't. I'll keep the.
I don't know where the the hood. I would have to shave everything, obviously.
Yeah. Ew.
But why would I do that?
No, if it's that low, no, don't wear them.
That's what's so good about the Gen Zers. They like the pubes.
Okay, but you shouldn't be wearing your jeans that low.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I like high-waisted. The higher, the better. I always look at the zipper length if I'm thrifting. Like, is it this long? Yay, good. Okay. All right, anyway, to the palettes. What are your thoughts?
I love them. Love. And when I go to my vacation, which I probably won't go.
Don't say that.
But there's a new wave in town. It's called Delta. Somebody should make a palette called Delta.
No,
and it's all multi-chromes.
Multi-chromes, okay.
Delta chrome.
Oh, God. But
Yeah.
no, you love the
Oh,
palettes?
I love the palettes. Love. I don't care if I ever see the fourth because I think that's a cruel move. But I love all three of them. And I will take them on a vacation and I will use them every day.
I really like your Color Story one a lot. I'm always really attracted to the ones with these bright sort of greens, and then when I have them on my complexion, I'm like, but I do love the
They're
Color
hard.
Story.
The pastels are hard to work with.
Not pastels, the
Or
neon.
neon-y, whatever.
This shade. I always like see this shade in palettes, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's
I put
what's
it on, and
attractive.
I'm like,
I agree. Yeah.
But I do like the shimmers in this. I like the formula so far. But again, we were just saying off camera, like sometimes first impressions aren't very accurate impressions. I think if anything, they're less accurate than when you've tried something out for a while, figured out how it works with your
Yeah, so that's what we're
face,
gonna
you
do.
know?
We're gonna do the first impressions, but we are gonna buy stuff and we're gonna bring out older things that we know are available and maybe
Yeah.
like, okay, we don't have the hits on YouTube, but we don't have them anyway. So
Yeah.
why not just use old things and we can talk about makeup and what you guys like to. We like the dialogue we have with you guys in the comments. So yeah, keep that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our life, and that's our MO.
That's our MO.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's about it for today. Let us know if you've picked any of these up. They are still pretty new. If you're thinking of that, we do also have this Beauty Bay Wilderness. So thinking of doing a video on this if you'd like to see
And that's that European, like you can still buy it, guys, from Canada and US.
Oh, this wasn't. You told me how much this was. I was
It's very inexpensive. I did have to pay a bit of duty on it, but it's $15
duty.
US.
Yeah, anyway, that's it for today. We'll see you next time. You better stay witchy, stay bitchy. Have a good week. Bye, witches.